Parents are getting older and they need some extra help. Checked your Twitch the other day and saw you had to stream it all. I know, this is probably the longest I've gone without streaming since, gosh. It's my knee replacement surgery. So, like, almost 2 years. I've had to break this long. Thank you so much, Rosie, for the resub. I appreciate you. Miss you kept me awake while I was driving at work. Oh, God. Focus. You're almost there. The day is done. You're almost there. But, yeah, guys, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Ooh. Hope you're doing alright. Yeah, I've been, overall improving. My arms are a lot better. I still get twinges of pain when I, like, move it or strain it too fast. It hurts like hell. Like, I'll go to high-five someone and I'm just like, ah! And they're like, oh my God, are you okay? I'm like, yeah, no, it's fine. I am experiencing arthritis pain in my ankle now, which is causing a lot of nerve pain. But that seems to, for the most part, be only if I've done a lot that day. And I say done a lot very loosely. It's just if I've done a little bit more than I usually do. So yeah, overall I'm okay. Just super busy. Super busy helping family. Yeah, my folks are getting older. One of them is having a hard time. So tomorrow's not guaranteed, and I want to help as much as I can. You want to hope it's fine. You want to hope everything's fine, but you know, they're getting to that age where it can sneak up on you. So yeah, I want to help when I can. Although I've been yelled at by one of my other parents, like, "Your baby, stop." Like, I love them. I want to make sure they're having a hard time. I know it's like to have a hard time with your health. Has it been a year since your truck had issues? Dang. But yeah, other than that, I've been playing a shit ton of Deadlock. Oh my God, I just had a match for the stream. Chat. You know what's funny? Is the YouTube stream working? It is. Okay. I got accused of being a LARPer on Deadlock yesterday. Like, what the fuck are you LARPing with SheKnives? And I cringed so hard I had to mute the whole lobby. I could, like, the idea of, like, I don't know. I don't know why that sentence specifically made me cringe. Why are you LARPing with SheKnives? Like, oh God. Oh God. I had like a whole body cringe episode. I couldn't do it. Like, why would you LARP as a has-been YouTuber? It's like, I'm gonna need you to use your deductive reasoning skills here. Why is someone pretending to be a YouTuber who hasn't made videos in several years? Wait a minute. I'm putting 2 and 2 together. Hold on. I'm thinking it might actually be the YouTuber. Oh my God. Holy shit. Yep, just a has been playing Deadlock. It was fun. Oh my God. Like, I've been on a losing streak, so the gods had to bless me eventually. With terrible enemies. My God. The Mirage I was landing against, like, insisted on meleeing constantly. So it was to the point where I feel like someone tilted him. So he, like, someone's like, dude, stop meleeing, you're gonna get parried. And so he started doing it out of spite. I think I parried him successfully 7 different times. As a rem. Yeah. That or he thought I had an auto parry and he was trying to, like, bait out parries and shit. I don't know. That or he's just terrible. Which, it happens. It happens to the best of us. You gotta start out bad. It's all good. Thank you again, guys, for the hype train. We're almost at level 2. We have 20 seconds. It's probably gonna end. It's fine. If it isn't Tina, got an exam. Oh, I thought school was over for everybody. I thought college doesn't it, I swear most colleges end a little bit earlier in the summer, right? Love you getting some sleep. No worries, Katranis. Also, hi, Nicole. Have you played First Light? Deadlight for First Light? Or is it reference to something else? Oh, like, shit! You missed the hype train. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted, Z. Oh my god, Emma Frost. Oh my god, Emma Frost. Arctic Sherman, welcome back. Let's go, thank you so much. Enjoy your emotes. I don't know who got gifted this up. I have not seen the 007 game. Chat, what? How many years have I been watching the Game Awards and shit?
Happy to see you back.
Several. I've posted like 3 years worth of Game Awards footage of me reacting to it. I've watched it every year before then, just haven't streamed it. Why is it the 1 year I don't watch the fucking Game Awards, it's banger after banger after banger? I woke up the next day like, oh my god, did you see the Game Awards? Like, nah, dude, they're always terrible. The one fucking year, they're like, no, dude, it was crazy. And this got announced, this got announced, this got announced. I was like, what? What do you mean? And then Nintendo comes out with their showcase, and I'm like, oh, okay, it can't also be good. Kingdom Hearts 4? Are you fucking kidding me? Ocarina of Time remastered, and it's not in the fucking Breath of the Wild art style? Oh my god! What the fuck? I missed everything! I'm so mad! Janet, welcome back 111 months, you sick fuck. I'm so mad, dude. I always watch the Game Awards, and I swear to God, every time I watch the fucking Game Awards, I'm in there like, damn, this is long as fuck. Damn, this is boring as shit. And it's just, at least the Knicks won the finals. Dude, oh my god. The fourth game fucking winning shot was incredible. Holy shit. I don't even watch basketball, and I was fucking freaking out. Oh my god. And it happened the same week as the New York Puerto Rican parade. Oh, stop. Stop. The star players, half Puerto Rican, half Mexican. Stop. The stars aligned. Holy shit. You see what? Okay, have nice things. I missed your voice. Oh, stop. Oh, stop. Going back to bed. Love you, bitch. Oh my god. It was crazy. That shot was fucking glorious. Oh, that Wimby guy. The fact that people were like, he's gonna be the next LeBron. Absolutely not. He needs to grow up. Maybe once he grows up a little bit. Because right now he's very, immature. The streets are trashed more than usual, but it's okay. Dude, I saw on my timeline at least 10 different videos of the streets of New York being absolutely flooded. So all things considering, a little bit extra trash, not crazy, right? I mean, someone put a camera on their rooftop overlooking the city, and you can hear screaming from several blocks away, just of people fucking cheering on the win. It was fucking insane. The New York Rats gonna be eating good. Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah. And the World Cup, all the videos of the World Cup are so wholesome, dude. Oh my god. I've seen so many tourists from around the world having a great time in America. I will say a lot of them are gonna gain some weight. They're calling it the FIFA 15. A lot of Americans are fat for a reason. The food here is fucking delicious. Happy Pride. Happy Pride. Have I not oh my god, I haven't streamed all Pride Month. Fuck, I don't think I streamed all of them last month either. Gonna eat a banana nut muffin? Nut. I saw that tweet. It's like, that red 40 ain't so bad, is it? You liking that red 40? It took one bite. Someone, a girl, I want to believe she's memeing. A girl from Europe had Golden Corral and was like life-changing. Golden Corral was life-changing? Okay. My mother hates Golden Corral. She notoriously thinks it's slop food. So to see someone who's so deprived of flavor come over here and try a $10 buffet and be like, oh my God. Life-changing seasoning. Like, oh my God. What are they feeding you guys over there? What's going on? Can't get that slop anywhere else. That's right. 250 years of American cuisine. God bless America. Happy birthday. It's been fucking awesome. All the videos are so sweet. My favorite, oh my God, my favorite ones are the Japanese ones. Have you seen the like Japanese newscasts where it's like, it's a very distinct vibe. It's a very distinct vibe. There are people posting videos in American McDonald's with the same exact vibe. Konnichiwa! McDonald's, it's so fucking good, dude. And they're fucking ecstatic. I've seen people posting pictures inside of the Walmart and they don't want to leave. They're like, holy shit. You have all this food? Yes, my friend. Again, Americans are fat asses for a reason. Costco hot dogs? Oh. I'm shocked one of them hasn't been hospitalized yet. Sodium overload. Oh, they will be getting bubble guts though. I did see someone post a TikTok about that. Like, they're eating fast food 3 times a day. The bubble guts are going to be extreme. They're going to be backed up. But it's so cute, dude. Yeah, I haven't been gaming much. My AC went out, and having my computer on for more than one game, my room would get to 93. I was actually getting dizzy from the heat. So, yeah, it's fixed now. So I'm not roasting to death in my sleep. Oh my God, the other day I woke up like my heart was racing because of the heat. I think I was actively having heat stroke because I've had that happen, I think 2 other times in my life. And I just threw myself into a cold shower and chugged some water. Not the best idea. You can very easily puke up when you're having heat stroke, but I was not trying to risk that shit. Then I go home. Oh yeah, dude. Even one guy had Popeyes over here, and he's like, "This is so much better than the Popeyes we have at home." I'm like, isn't it not the same food? I wonder if fast food places that go to Europe kind of change the recipe to fit the local palate. I know a big part of like European cuisine is the war. But the war is over. You guys can eat some good food. Black Ops 2 soon with the news of secure servers? What? Is that true? I don't know if I trust that. I'm gonna level with you. You know how fast those fuckers will get into your computer if you're playing an old Call of Duty? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if you're gonna get me on Black Ops 2. Unless I'm whipping out the 360. Oh my God, chat. I need to post a picture on Discord. I don't know where the console is. I think the console broke and went poof. I found in my dad's closet, because I've been helping them clean. My dad's closet had the Modern Warfare 3 360 Xbox box. It's so pretty. It's like pristine, because it's just been sitting in a closet empty forever. So I need to post a picture. Because it's minty. I loved that Xbox. I genuinely don't know what happened to it because I usually keep all of my consoles. So I'm thinking it either got given to a little cousin or it died and got thrown away. I do not remember. COD games are on Steam. It doesn't mean they're secure. I think any game over 2 years old, even though it still uses the COD launcher, they're compromised. It's very easy for hackers to like boot you offline at the best. Like best case scenario, they just boot you offline. Worst case scenario, they can get near your machine. Like most people you watch playing old zombies, they're playing on their local 360, and they're using a capture card. That because they can also pause. I used to watch God, it's been so long I don't remember their names. I used to watch 2 different guys who used to play World at War Zombies, they would get like 500 plus. It was the first time, like one of the first times people would play zombies. So it was very, the rounds were a lot shorter. So you can get into crazy high rounds. I think they were trying to go for 1,000 at one point, but this is like 2017. This is years and years ago. Yeah, I'll have to like take the box out and take some pictures and post them. Plutonium is a great way to stay on. Oh yeah, that's true. I don't know, dude. Again, anytime we're like modding and shit, there's always a risk. I would love to though. I really miss. I would love to see like a World War II style lobby again. I really do miss that. That and World War II had so many weapons, man. Oh my god. People shit on COD World War II. That was the last Call of Duty I genuinely look forward to playing every day. I miss that game. I loved that fucking game. It had its problems. Every Call of Duty has its problems. But that one specifically, I remember that was the last time with Call of Duty I was genuinely like, all right, I gotta go play. I like, for a few years, from like Black Ops 2, part of it was my friends. We all made content, and Eric made a shit ton of content. So there was always a reason to get online. But even when I wasn't hanging out with the guys as much, because everyone was busy living their lives, you know. COD World War II, I still felt like I wanted to play it. I still, regardless of what my friends are playing, because a lot of my friends are starting to get away from COD because it was getting disappointing every year. I still felt no shame playing COD World War II. I love that game. And people were so not into it. They were not into it. Which again, I get, like, I don't like loot boxes. The matchmaking was shit at the best of times. But damn it if I didn't have fun. It wasn't an accurate World War II game. It's Call of Duty. I take Call of Duty for what it is. These days, it's so hard to enjoy it, man. Especially now, dude, the Cronuses are out of fucking control. Just to play the games, you have to have a Chronos. And so as someone who's going knife only, I just get fucking lasered immediately. It's so bad. It's fucking terrible. There's nothing I can do. Bomb has been playing it on the Amazon. Like, God, that audio glitch was fucking terrible. Same thing would happen with Battlefield 1. Yeah, people are going back now and really appreciating Battlefield 1. When it first came out, it was not hyped. Like, there was a very small amount of people who were into it, but most people were like, oh, it's another meh Call of Duty. It's another meh Battlefield. People really, really, really wanted a Battlefield 3 sequel or a Bad Company sequel. So when Battlefield 1 came out, they were disappointed. But I still see people going back to play Battlefield 1 over Battlefield 6. Or, did 5 come out? Dude, I'm getting old. I can't remember all these titles, man. They added so much content. Not only that, Fluffy, was it Sledgehammer? Sledgehammer, from my experience, I think Sledgehammer tried the hardest to make the community happy out of all the Call of Duty devs. Modern Warfare 3, Infinite Warfare, Infinity Ward, excuse me, was probably a close second. At those time periods, for COD World War II, Sledgehammer, and for Modern Warfare 3, the OG Modern Warfare 3, Infinity Ward, they gave the most fucks about the community. Or they were given the most amount of freedom to cater to the community from the higher-ups. That was my vibe. Modern Warfare 3, the fucking Elite program was great. The Season Pass was great. You can also say this about Black Ops 2. Black Ops 2 had microtransactions, but they were fair. Granted, it was probably like a boil the frog situation where like, oh, we're just gonna put you in a pot. We're gonna sell you skins, but they're only $2 a piece. And they're for every gun. So like it was probably for like that reason to get everyone used to that system. But fuck, dude. Getting $2 for an animated camo for all of your weapons and player cards and shit. That was sweet. That was beautiful. It'll never happen again, though. Those days are gone, brother. Battlefield 5 had great gameplay. It just released 2 Undercooked. I can see that. It had a lot of issues running on my older machine, but granted, I was trying to run it with a 1080. So it's less... I can't really give my opinion based on my specs. COD Ghost was very unappreciated. COD Ghost is where I had my first big break with content creation. So it has a place in my heart because I met my friends on COD Ghost. But it was definitely like a lull. Like it was definitely the consensus was like, this is fine. It wasn't dog shit. We weren't getting into dog shit territory. People were saying it was dog shit at the time, but we didn't know. That wasn't dog shit territory. It can get so much worse from there. It was alright. It was fine. They're really World War I games? Dude, Battlefield 1, again, I loved Battlefield 1. That was really fun. And even, I really liked, people will say I'm a fucking Battlefield LARPer. I've played since Hardline. Well, technically, no. I've played Battlefield 3. I played Battlefield 3 right at the end of the life cycle. And I remember being so into it, I asked my dad, I was still living with my parents at the time. I asked my dad, can I get the season pass? I was like, sure. And I would run around getting dog tags with the box cutter in Battlefield 3. Because you can collect, like, dog tags. I thought that was fucking sweet. And I played Hardline. Hardline was stupid fun. It wasn't a Battlefield game, but it was fun. My buddies all had a good time on that. And then Battlefield 1, I think, was the next one we played. And it felt like more authentic for what people were describing Battlefield as an experience. Because those maps were fucking huge. Some people just hate to hate. Hate is a very... One, it's easy dopamine. There have been studies that show people who are just hate everything, it's just the easiest source of dopamine. And they're bored. They're bored. It's just easy. That as a content creator, it's lucrative. It's lucrative to lean into that. I hate everything dopamine. It's just easy money. And it's a lot easier to justify the world's problems when you're like, it's this group of people. It's them. You should hate them specifically, and your problems will all be solved. Don't worry about, like, becoming a better person or, like, taking care of yourself or worrying about your loved ones. Just go hate those people, and your problems will be solved. It's just an easier sell. It's a lot less effort. Oh yeah, no, Hardline is not a Battlefield game. It's definitely a spin-off. I can see why people were upset who were diehard Battlefield fans, but I had fun. 3K hours in Battlefield 4. Commitment. Speaking of which, chat, I haven't streamed since the news came out for Destiny. We saw this coming. It was a matter of time. Doesn't make it any less sad. My brother and I have had this conversation several times in the last few years because my brother was still playing Destiny on and off. Like, dude, it's a wrap. They need to finish their final story, whatever they're doing. They need to release as much content as they have, like, left that they're developing. They need to make all previous content that they have available. They need to unvault that shit so people can enjoy it. I know some of it got deleted, unfortunately, but release everything you have, re-release it. Make the expansions either totally free or offer a massive bundle with all expansions for Destiny 2 for like $5. And then make all the cosmetics accessible. I'm not saying give them all out. Make them earnable, because Destiny people love a grind, so make it so people can earn everything. And like I want to say 2 out of 3 of those are being implemented as we speak. I'm like, dude, I told you. I'm hoping that this means Destiny 3 is in the making. I have a sinking suspicion, though, that Sony pulled the plug. It seems like not even the Bungie devs knew this was coming. At least the ones actively developing the game. Maybe the higher-ups in Destiny knew. All Destiny 2 expansions are currently $1. The other 3 are $15 together. Fantastic. I wish it was a little, like, $5. As long as they continue to release security patches, I think people will continue to play Destiny 2 for the time being, but it seems like Sony said, nope, put all your people on Marathon. We've spent too much money, and we can't afford to have another Concord situation. That's my speculation. Whether or not this is kind of a fake out to be like, in 2 years, they're like, just kidding, Destiny extended universe, 1,000 years in the future, 500 years in the past, or whatever, when the light first appeared. I don't know. But it's a shame. I am not a diehard Destiny 2 player, and I have some incredible Destiny memories that I definitely mourned for a little bit. It was a very special game to a lot of people, so it sucks, man. I have some incredibly autistic friends with 5,000 hours in each Destiny. I don't know how they do it. God bless them. They love that fucking game. They love that shit. Did we ever play? I think we did. See, we've played a bunch of different games together, I want to say. Maybe not. Maybe not. I might have to re-download it. I missed the big reunion day. Yeah, I feel the same way, Arctic. I really like the art style of Marathon. I just think Bungie thought extraction shooters were going to be like a new genre in the same way that battle royales are a new genre that lasted a good 10 years. People still like extraction shooters, but I think it's a very small group of people like extraction shooters. They kind of give off the same energy as like friend slap games, although I don't really particularly like that term, friend slap. You know what I'm talking about when I say friend slap. Extraction shooters kind of give me a similar vibe in the sense that they're very short-lived explosions of community and interaction and content in general, and then they kind of fizzle out pretty quickly. OG Destiny was great. Oh my god, dude, the cave! We spent days at that fucking cave. Galahorn? Holy shit, dude. When the raids were so simple and people were still fucking them up, me and my buddies were still fucking it up, and we finally, after like the 10th attempt, kill the fucking boss and someone gets Galahorn. Oh my god, dude. Are you gonna play Modern Warfare 4? I don't know at this point. Tarkov was the OG one. I think so. Yeah, I don't like the term friend slap. I feel like slap just gets thrown on everything by teenage boys because it's just the term slap and LARP. It's just like it's lazy. I get what they're trying to label things. I get it. That's what kids do. Kids label things. I don't know. It comes off inauthentic. I feel bad for this generation, man. Like younger Gen Z, late Gen Alpha, they're all so terrified to be cringe. And that's not necessarily a new phenomenon, but it's become such an extreme. Like even the nerdy kids and the weird kids are making like snark content. Is that what it's called? We're like, oh my god, this person's so cringe. And you're looking at them and like, a lot of people would also think you're cringe. So like, glass houses, I don't understand. Like, it seems like everyone's trying really hard to be snarky and witty and overall mean. Because, I don't know, that's just kind of the safe option right now. Dude, I've been cringe since I was born. It is what it is. There are people talking shit about dude, people are downvoting. Here's the thing about fan fiction. Okay, I'm old. I'm a ye olden nerd, alright? I've been to anime conventions before some of you guys were fucking born. I have VHS Sailor Moon, okay? And Dragon Ball Z and Power Rangers and shit. I'm OG nerd. It's okay to be cringe. I think people are trying really hard to be liked, and as like a safety net, people always find a reason to make fun of you. It is what it is. If someone does not fucking like you, they will find a reason to make, like, either talk shit about you or dislike you, or now it seems like they try to accuse you of something horrendous as like a moral justification of not liking you, when in reality they just don't fucking like you. It's okay to not like people. It's okay to not click with people. It's okay to find people cringe. The whole like the lolcow culture is really concerning though. Cringe in the womb. Oh yeah, dude. Like in fan fiction specifically, it's such a niche. The fact that like it's become so mainstream is part of the problem. Like mean girls are reading fan fiction, and mean girls are not afraid to be mean, so that's part of the problem. Mike Wazowski, what are you doing? Oh my god, Mike, you would have been so proud of me. I parried a Mirage my last game before streaming. I parried him 7 times. I parried 2 of them at the same time. I parried a Mirage and a Shiv at the same time. And I did a dash parry in that match too. So my teammate got parried. He was stunned. They went to punch him and I dash jumped into him to parry it. Oh, delicious. Fucking delicious. God, I love that game. It makes me so mad, but God, I love that game. So good. But yeah, other than that, I can't really complain. I've been working out a little bit more. Dude, my calves are fucking rock solid. I knew I had strong calves. Especially my right calf, because it's been compensating for so many years, but holy fuck. Cut diamonds on those bitches. Now we're back to shoulders. My shoulders have not been feeling great, but practice. I want to be able to bench again at some point. I don't think I'll deadlift. I think I do have some issues in my lower back. I don't want to say it's a degenerative disc, but I do think deadlifting would not be a great idea. So I'm gonna try to do bench presses and stuff for the time being. That and my delts are popping out for the first time in a long time. They're looking good. That's like my favorite underappreciated muscle is the delt. It's that muscle on like the side of your shoulder that if it's really defined, you kind of see it separate from your upper tricep. Very nice. Very, very nice. Oh, I haven't looked at YouTube chat in a second. I'm so sorry. Call of Duty Ghosts was underappreciated. I'm bummed that they never finished that story. I know people thought it was so fucking cringe, but it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, I won't be buff anytime soon. I lost all my gains from the flare-up, but I don't travel anymore. I think traveling, for whatever reason, is a really big trigger for my autoimmune disease. I think because traveling already kind of mentally stresses me out, and I know stress is not great for flare-ups and whatnot, so I've given up on that. I saw Alien Isolation's getting a sequel. My god. So many good game announcements. Alien Isolation's gonna be fucking huge. Extinction. Yeah, that was Call of Duty Ghost. Extinction or Extraction? Extinction. I tried to teach a buddy Extinction one time. He was notorious for drinking, though, whenever we played games, so, I talk way too fast and he'd get mad at me. You gotta slow down, girl. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, fucking nerd. Like, all right, fine. You got him once you can get it again. Dude, I was doing body weight triceps in my wheelchair. Like, what are they, tricep extensions? They were fucking sick. Walton Wolf for the 245 biddies. Thank you so much. The Alien Isolation 2 AI is going to be insane, I hope. I'm horrified. It was already too good in the first game. Dude, I've been getting into surround sound. Hold on. I need a tangent. Hold on. My parents had some old surround sound speakers. They thought they were broken. I was like, okay, I'll take them just to see if they work. It's a soundbar and a subwoofer. I've never had a subwoofer. So I was like, let me fuck around with this. It's an old Samsung soundbar and subwoofer. Subwoofers, maybe, I don't know. It's like a 6-inch subwoofer. Nothing crazy. It has been, I've got it working. I'm using HDMI. I ordered a cable now that I've tried it. So it's like a proper analog cable. It is so fucking nice, dude. It's only 2.1. It's so nice, dude. I was watching John Wick. It was like I was at the fucking movie theater. And I'm like, wait a second. This is 2.1. So 2.1 just means there's 2 speakers and a subwoofer. The 2 stands for the speakers, and the
This
point
now popped up LMFE.
1 is the subwoofer. Z, thank you for the 34-month resub. So now I'm like, hold on. I'm learning this new thing about audio. Audio is fucking awesome. I'm a movie, like I watch movies and shit. I buy physical media. Hold on. Now I'm looking at like, can I get on Marketplace and get like a used set of fucking surround sound? Can I get a 5.1 setup in my room right now? And if I do, how the fuck is that going to work with horror games? I'm terrified, but intrigued. You saw my reaction. The first time I played a horror game was Alien Isolation. I did that for charity. Now I play horror games more often. I'm not getting as scared these days. What if I had surround sound? Would I get more scared? Would that be scarier than headphones? Because I feel like it would be. Because with 5.1 surround sound, it can be like a 360 experience. I'm intrigued. So now I gotta look into that. I gotta look into see if I can steal a $100 surround sound set. Because I guess people are always updating their home theater systems. So as a way to kind of recuperate the loss on their old setup, they sell them online for like a fraction of the price. So I'm gonna have to look into that. My first horror game I played was streaming on Mixer. Now I love them. They're so fun because they're very compact experiences. I appreciate that about horror games. They're short, simple, and to the point, and they do a full story. Not many games these days know when to stop. The older I get, the more I appreciate an 8-hour game or even a 4-hour game. I'm like, that was super simple, sweet, and to the point. Here's $20. Thank you. And because it's an indie title, it's a lot more likely for them to charge $20 for that kind of experience. Outlast was the perfect one. Dude, Outlast scared me, but also it frustrated me. I think that's why I stopped playing that one. I might have to go back and give it another shot because I got really frustrated. Like, I got more frustrated than scared, and I don't like that when I'm playing a horror game. I want to be scared as much as possible. My first horror game was Run Like Hell on the PS2, and the PS2. Fill our bellies with diet soda and play Burnout Revenge on the PS2. I feel like Alien Isolation being your first horror game is akin to your first driving experience being in the interstate. Yeah, I can see that. Resident Evil 7 was my next experience. It's a good game. I haven't played the newest one. Was that 8 or 9? I honestly, Lamau, I honestly know what you mean. It's very easy to get lost. Yeah. I don't know. I don't like getting mad when I play games. It happens. Like, I have my moments, for sure. Oh my god, chat. This is embarrassing. I'm gonna tell it anyway. I've been on a new medication that requires self-injection. So I need to give myself shots. I pass out from needles. So very rarely do I try to self-inject. Because I get really lightheaded and I'm like hyperventilating. So my family's been helping me. Whenever someone's available, I stop by. I'm like, hey, can you give me my shot? Great. I involuntarily screamed the other day. I don't know where this fucking came from. I think because my mom is so like, let's just get it over with. Versus everyone else who gives me injections, they're like, all right, you ready? Breathe. Here's a pillow. Hold on. I'm like, all right, I'm good. And I power through it even though I'm like very visibly uncomfortable. My mom's like, hold still. And she's coming at me with like her arm up like a fuck. She's got a knife. And I'm like, I guess I just involuntarily like, no. Like I legitimately screamed. Cause she's like, she kind of thinks it's funny too. She kind of plays into it. which does not help. I'm this grown ass woman, and I was like, hold still. Like, please, you're gonna miss, you're gonna hurt me. Like, I'm like genuinely panicking. And I screamed, and we just kind of stopped, and I'm like, okay, I'm being ridiculous. I know, I'm sorry. And she stabs me, without me, like, bracing. Horrible. Hated it. Cause, like, I don't know, man. It's a completely irrational fear. I'm a grown-ass woman. I should not be freaking out to needles like that. It is, like, a legitimate phobia of mine. I don't know why. My mom's just also not great about doing it. Cause she's so, like, no nonsense with it. She's like, just do it. Just get it over with. Just get it over with. I can't mentally prepare enough, and it flips me the fuck out. Like, I'm actually grabbing her arm, like, not, like, hurting her, but, like, I'm, like, grabbing her arm to hold her back a little bit. Like, wait, give me 2 seconds. Just give me a second. She's like, no, just get over with. Stop fighting me. I'm like, Mom, please. You're making me panic even more by, like, trying to, like, be aggressive. And then she starts laughing. She has a nervous laugh. So we're both, like, laughing hysterically because we're both terrified, or I'm terrified and she's got a nervous laugh. Awful. I hate it. So now my brother helps me. I can't do it. I don't know what it is. I think because when I was a little kid, I almost died. I had a fever. I don't know what I had. I had some sort of mysterious virus that they couldn't figure out. And I had a fever about over 104. So I was hospitalized for a week. And my mom's like, yeah. She didn't tell me this until recently. She's like, yeah. You're freaking out so bad. A bunch of grown men had to hold you down as a 2-year-old. It was crazy. I'm like, are you fucking serious? Yeah, because you were afraid of the needles, so they had to hold you down. I'm like, what the? No wonder I'm so fucking terrified of needles. I have like this childhood fucking trauma from when I was a 2-year-old, dazed and confused with a massive fever, and there's a bunch of grown men holding me down and trying to stab me to get an IV in, and they keep missing. I work in healthcare, and the fear of needles is way more common than you think. And it's funny. It's not funny. Because nurses, and so someone who does blood work is called a phlebotomist. Phlebotomist, sometimes they'll take you seriously. Because they've seen what happens when someone has a needle phobia firsthand. They'll take you seriously, like, okay, let me know if you feel weird. I'm gonna make sure we watch you. Here's an ice pack, because the ice kind of helps stabilize your blood pressure. Because what happens when you pass out from needles is your heart rate gets really high because you're tensing, and your blood pressure drops, and that makes you pass out because your body's like, oh, not enough blood to my brain. I need to lay down to get the blood flow back to my brain. Some phlebotomists think you're like, haha, oh, that's funny. You're a pussy. Haha, funny. And I'm like, okay, I'm just letting you know, if you don't get me in one stick, I might start passing out on you. I've gotten pretty good at fighting passing out, but it scares people because when you're passing out and you're fighting it, it feels like you're dying because you're not getting enough blood flow to your brain. So you feel really nauseous and you start sweating profusely. And I had a phlebotomist that kept missing. And I'm like, we need to stop because I can feel myself starting to pass out. And she's being really slow about it. She didn't know. I'm not blaming her. It is what it is. And I start seeing spots. I'm like, I need help. And she starts freaking out. She's like, oh shit, I'm going to go get help. And I'm just there like moaning and groaning because I'm in the phlebotomist chair. So think of like a giant, what do you feed babies? What do you call that when you feed a baby in a stool? It's like a chair stool with a little guard on it. I'm sitting in that chair actively groaning and trying not to pass out. And I just like can't see. And a man is next to me like, are you okay? Like, clearly another patient waiting to get his blood test. It's like a giant beach chair, yeah. There's another person trying to get blood tested. He's like further away. He's not right next to me, but I can tell there's a patient in there really uncomfortable because I'm like trying so hard not to pass out, and I'm probably visibly like deathly pale, sweating profusely, moaning and groaning. And the nurse comes back and she's like, no, the nurse doesn't come back yet. There's no nurses. The phlebotomist comes back. I can't really see, but I know I'm going to throw up. And the phlebotomist is like, is there anything I can do? She's trying to fan me. I'm like, I said this as casually as humanly possible. Can you hand me that trash can real quick? And she didn't process that, what was about to happen. Because I was so nonchalant. I was moaning and groaning and barely like functional. And then I just say, can you hand me that trash can real quick, please? And hands it to me, fucking puke my guts out into the trash can. And this poor woman is horrified. Horrified. And then I have two nurses who are a good 6 inches shorter than me, get on either side of me and help kind of limp me into the room right next to where the phlebotomist station is. And I just hear, as I'm getting laid down, as this poor nurse is spraying the trash can with Lysol. And then they close the door and I feel totally fine. Because a part of when you're passing out is you need to be horizontal. And that stabilizes your blood pressure. And a lot of people don't know that. So that's why it took the nurses laying me down for me to be like, okay, I feel fine now. Do you still need my blood? And the nurse is like, yeah, I'll do it. It's fine. Because they've seen this before. The poor phlebotomist, however, had not seen that before. So now she knows, if a patient tells you they're afraid of needles, that's probably one of the outcomes, unfortunately, is they're gonna pass the fuck out. Or almost pass out and fuck up your trash can. It just kind of is what it is. So that was the last time I was passed out. That was like, was that before or after my knee replacement? I want to say it was after. After that, I'm pretty insistent with people. I'm like, hey, I know it's a pain in the ass. Can you just lay me down whenever we do blood work? And they're like, sure, no problem. Because again, unfortunately, when I pass out, I don't fully pass out most of the time. Most of the time, it's like half passing out, and I'm in that state longer, so it freaks people out. The beauty of passing out, like fully passing out, is you recover pretty fast when you fully pass out. When you're passing out and someone's not laying you down, you'll be in that state for a while. Knee replacement, yeah. I had a total knee replacement 2 years ago now. I had bone on bone. I make sure to tell them it's a pinch or a prick is coming, and most people are just like horrified. Oh yeah, it's totally involuntary. It is what it is. Again, I'm usually pretty good about breathing through it until like I have notoriously bad veins. Either they stick me more than twice, or they start like fishing for the vein, and they're like wiggling the needle in your vein. That usually makes me pass out. Can't do it. Can't do it. When I'm laying down, though, I'm way better. I think my highest record was 7 before the nurses gave up. I had to get an iron infusion, and I went to an oncology place, which is, if there was a place that was going to get your veins on the first try, it's probably a hematology oncology place. And they missed 7 times. I think each nurse tried twice before the head nurse was like, let me get you a private room. If I can't get it, you're going to have to go to the hospital. And they're going to put a semi-permanent line in, so you can come again in 2 weeks to do another infusion. And it's semi-permanent. That just means they need to get imaging of your veins, and they're going to put an IV in. I was like, please don't do that. And then she got it first try. I have 2 veins on each wrist that are like very juicy. They're like on the side of my wrist. I don't know why those are the good veins, but at this point I've had so many infusions that one of them is blown, and unfortunately it hasn't blown, it's collapsed. Unfortunately, if you get a vein, if you poke a vein enough, it's gonna collapse. And unfortunately, one of my good veins collapsed. I'm pretty used to getting the top of my hand done, or like the wrist, although the wrist is the worst by far. I've only had one person pass out fully on me. It's not fun. It's scary. Like, it's like someone just died in front of you, and how many times have I had someone pass out in front of me? Once. The most recent time, I think, maybe twice. I was at the movie theater by myself on like a random Tuesday. And I remember I went to see the Godzilla movie, and I was like, hey, do you guys have like do you have the Godzilla cup ornament, whatever the fuck it's called? And this girl's like looking through me. I'm like, are you okay? And boom, hits her head on the counter. Like, oh shit! And before I can even cause you kind of get stun locked, because I'm looking for people to like call for help and no one's in there. It's a fucking Tuesday at like 11 in the morning. No one's fucking in there. And the girl stands up without saying anything. And the guy walking behind her, I'm like, hey, dude, I think she just passed out. And it's like another teenager and he doesn't give a shit. I'm like, oh my God, what the fuck? I felt like I was getting like punked or something with how quickly she got back up. I felt so bad. Yeah, that's the only time I've really had someone pass out. But judging by the way she got up, she probably had a fainting thing where sometimes she just passes out. Because she just went about her day. It's like, oh, okay. Shit. Scared me a little bit. Thought you died. No bueno. Had it when I was in school. Oh yeah, me too. The first time I passed out was in school. Yeah, fishing. I think that's what it's called when they're looking for a vein. They kind of wiggle the needle in your vein a little bit. But the first time I passed out, I was in elementary school. This is where I found out I was pretty sensitive to the heat. It was winter, and I was singing in choir. My mom gave me a big, fluffy hoodie to put on, and I just didn't want to bother taking the hoodie off. And I guess I didn't have a shirt underneath, so I was like, oh, fuck, it's kind of hot in here. I was a little kid, so, little kid logic. But I'm like, I'll just wear the sweatshirt, it's fine. And I just got hot. And I remember looking right at my teacher, and you can kind of see her looking at me distinctly like, oh shit, kind of look before I passed out. And she caught me. I was on the third, choir risers? I was on the top riser. And this poor choir teacher caught me because she noticed I was passing out right away. And I was in and out because I remember her holding me with the door open and the cold air blowing on my face from outside because it was winter. And then waking up in the nurse's office because I fully passed out again from the heat. And then they just, it was fine. Once they cooled me off, they got ice packs and shit. Like, yeah, she passed out. You gotta come get her. She's fine, though. My favorite Puerto Rican aside. I'm resting from a crash. Oh no, are you okay? Everything good, dude? Yeah, unfortunately, I've had a lot of health issues my entire life. They've all been pretty minor until I hit adulthood. Now they've gotten more severe, but I unfortunately have a lot of experiences with almost passing out. Again, I've only passed out a handful of times, but half passing out, I have quite a few stories. I am all too familiar with heat stroke. Got hit and ran by a drunk driver, and he fled on foot after the crash in the end of the street. He hit me. Wait. After he crashed on the street, he hit me on? Holy shit. Did they catch the guy? Only passed out once. Yeah. Passing out's not a fun experience. As long as you... Again, most people pass out quickly and they don't even process that they've passed out. The first thing they ask is like, what happened? Because clearly something happened because there's a bunch of people around you. But I've passed out enough times. When I pass out, I'm like, oh shit, I'm sorry I passed out. Like, that's the first thing I say is I passed out, I'm fine. I pass out sometimes. And obviously, people don't believe you and say, please don't stand up. We're going to call an ambulance. No, don't call an ambulance. No, don't call an ambulance. I promise I'm not having a heart attack. I just passed out. I cannot afford an ambulance. I'm fine. You're so nice. I'm totally fine. Can we walk with you back to so-and-so? Absolutely. I promise you, I probably went too long without eating, or it's super fucking hot in here, and I passed out. My bad. It won't happen again, because I'll never show up in this building again, because that's fucking horrifyingly embarrassing. The nurse is like, shit, alcohol swab. Yeah. People don't realize when you pass out and you're kind of fighting it, the last thing that goes your hearing. Your vision goes first. I don't know why. Your vision, your sense of like where you are in your body. Like when your eyes are closed, you know where you are in space, right? When you're passing out and your vision goes, sometimes you'll know where you are in space, but other times you don't. The worst time when I passed out, I was getting blood drawn while being severely anemic. Bad combo. I was getting blood drawn, and I remember feeling off. I'm like, I think I'm going to gone. I passed out, but the nurse didn't know to lay me down. So I'm not fully conscious, but I'm in and out of consciousness. And it sounds like the people who are surrounding me are down the hall, but they're right next to me, trying to talk me through, like, you're fine, you need to breathe, you're passing out. They're trying to, like, I know they're, like, touching me, but I don't sense it at all because I'm semi-conscious. I don't feel anything. I can't see. I know my eyes are open, but I can't see. And it's, again, there's like 5 people around me talking, and it sounds like they're down the hall. Until one of the nurses is like, sweetheart, you need to breathe through your nose, hold it, and then exhale through your mouth. I remember this distinctly. And I started doing that because I could breathe. They're like, okay, I can breathe. And I slowly start seeing again. And I'm looking at the nurse who was telling me to in through your nose, out through your mouth, because that was helping stabilize my blood pressure. Because again, when you're passing out, it's because your blood pressure gets too low. And your brain is like, I'm not getting enough oxygen. Put me on the ground so I'm flat. And then I came back. And I was, unfortunately, I have never sweated that much in my entire life. For whatever reason, I guess because I was semi-conscious for a few minutes, I was sweating profusely. It was disgusting. It was just, unfortunately, one of those things that can happen when you pass out. Hey, Epsilon, welcome back. Good to see you're back. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing great. We're just reminiscing all of the times I've passed out.
Glad to see
It's like
you
sleep
back.
paralysis.
Hope you're
No,
doing
because
well,
sleep
Smile.
paralysis, it's like a dream. I think it feels more real when you pass out. Sleep paralysis, to a certain extent, you know you're dreaming. It feels kind of real, but you know you're dreaming, right? At the end of the day. Passing out and being semi-conscious, it's different. It's very distinct. I will finish you. Happy Pride Month. Hey, yo. Love is love, baby. Love is love. Yay. But no, it's just one of those things. And it's funny, sometimes when you pass out, people think you're having a seizure. I don't know the word. It starts with an H. You'll see it sometimes when someone gets choked out. When someone gets choked out, like, oh, I want you to know what it's like to be choked out. And they'll do like a video demonstration. They'll choke them out and let go. And before someone wakes up, they like jerk around a little bit. Pause. Their bodies kind of jerk. It's because it's not safe to do that. But because your brain's not getting enough blood flow, it kind of panics a little bit. So it sends a bad signal. So sometimes when you pass out, you can have like spasms, like a very quick spasm. But again, it's not the same as a seizure. Hypoxia? No. It's like hypnic jerk, something like that. But yeah, it's probably a result of hypoxia, just not enough oxygen. But there's a word with it, and it's like, I saw a video, someone did a study on it, like, I forget the exact percentage, I'm probably wrong. They're like 70% of people experience this sensation where their body spasms when they first lose consciousness. It's very a bad idea because the brain is a sensitive organ. It's less the brain and more your arteries. Because when you're choked out, they're not choking your airway. That's super, super dangerous. When someone chokes you out, just based on the way their elbow bends on, because normally it's a headlock. They put your head in a headlock, and their forearm and their bicep are on each side of your neck, and it clamps on your arteries in your neck. That's what causes you to pass out. Those arteries, for a very short duration, lose blood flow, and that short lack of blood flow causes you to pass out. Super dangerous. I know a lot of MMA people do it as demonstrations, and you'll see it in fights and shit. It's not safe. Anytime you're fucking with an artery, there's a chance of catastrophic injury, unfortunately. Super bad idea. It's almost like you got a lot of really sensitive blood vessels in your brain or something. Like I saw Clavicular got choked out for a demonstration, and he had a bad response. He was spasming pretty bad when he first got choked out. But I think that's because the people who choked him out too long. Normally, when you do that kind of demonstration, it is the second you go limp, you let go. Because it's still gonna take you a good 10 to 15 seconds to wake up anyway. If you hold on longer, that's where you're getting in catastrophic territory. And it's very easy to overdo that shit. What's up, gamer guy? How you doing, man? Convulsive syncope. Interesting. I mean, that makes sense. I know syncope is the act of passing out. That's the medical term. Got some fun news to tell you. I've likely... Ooh, no. Brain damage. Today I learned I've had 2 concussions. One suspected. My previous concussion was brutal, so now I'm starting to feel it. Short-term memory is cooked more than usual. It could also be you're getting a little bit older. I wouldn't necessarily assume it's brain damage unless you've had other neurological symptoms. But I'm 31 and my short-term memory's gone to absolute shit. I think part of it too is age. Did you see Oliver Tree? Yeah. It's unfortunate. You could not pay me to get on a fucking helicopter. I've flown in a puddle jumper before. One of those little tiny airplanes. Never again. Fuck no. Absolutely fucking not. You're not even old, Tina. I'm 31. That's pretty old in the gaming space. Anyone above 25 is an unk. I mean, I am an unk, so like literally an uncle. Auntie. I've been in a helicopter. Nope, never again. Helicopters are so fucking sketchy, dude. So sketchy. You can do everything right in a helicopter and there can still be a catastrophic incident. They're just very, very delicate machinery. It's just one of those things. I'm 23, so am I Unk Junior? You're Unk in training. You're Unk adjacent for sure. Fuck! That's an old meme. That's an old meme. They're gonna look at you like, who says "fa" anymore, dude? Fucking LARPer. Fucking cringe, dude. Fucking cringe. Who does that? Ancient meme, dude. Get rickrolled, buddy. Dude, fucking LARPer Foyd. What the fuck? Get Trill's face, bud. I was working graduation with high school and found a pin that said I survived 6-7. Oh, God. 6-7 is firmly a grandma joke now. Like, that's a thing grandmas do to feel relatable, and it makes their little grandbabies cringe, but the grandmas think it's even funnier now that you're cringing at it. It's perfect. I also love trolling with 6-7 because people fucking hate it. I love doing the 6-7 with Rem. Because it pisses people off. It's worse than teabagging. So yeah, that's pretty good. It's funny though, because some of the principles for speaking in Gen Z, oh yeah, you should make everything cringe. Oh God. God, they keep using words and they don't fully understand the meaning. God, it's fucking cringe. Why are you trying so hard to be cool? It is what it is, my dog. It is what it is. So they were like the class of 2026 clocked in and ate, left no crumbs. There ain't no LARPing going on here with these chuds. Like, you can hear the whole crowd go, fuck. God, oh, God. That's cringing so bad. You power scaled all your way to the top. And now you're editing your way into new opportunity. 6-7. Oh God. Oh God. Instead of a highlight reel, here's an edit of your year's achievements. And it just like fucking someone broke out the Windows Movie Maker and made an AMV. Like some millennials like, oh, I know what edits are. And it's just like it's an AMV. So the tone's completely off. And it's fucking like, it's not even like Breaking Benjamin, which would also be socially acceptable. It's like fucking, it's like Korn or, God, what's another band that young people don't know about? It's like Metallica. Like, oh God, it's terrible. Stop. It's like 8-bit Nightcore. Terrible. Look at memes. Oh, it's a bunny. I did the 6-7 with my bazingas and she immediately punched my tummy. What? And it's just a rabbit with it like trying to hide. Oh my God. Ugh. Ugh. With her tits. I don't like the use of tummy in that sentence. I think that's what's making me cringe the most. No person over the age of 10 should use the word tummy in a sentence. It's like a yellow flag. There are a few things that I consider to be like, what were people saying a few years ago? That gives them the ick. I feel like the word tummy gives me the ick. It doesn't. It's not like a grown man. If a grown woman said that, like, I got a tummy ache, I'm gonna be like, ooh, huh? Why? There's so many words you could have chose, but you did a baby voice with the word tummy. I'm out. I can't. And there's not many. Again, there's not many things that make me cringe. That's one of them. There's like, ooh, gross. I survived a boo boo. Don't underestimate me. Oh God. What is that? Someone called it Lol Chungus humor, like Tumblr humor. Been there, done that. I've had my Tumblr humor moments for sure. No one's perfect, chat. We've all had our cringe phases, alright? It's fine. Chud life. I still love this. God, I'm such a fat fucking chud. That's a fucking fantastic soundbite. Do something cringe like, God, I'm such a fat fucking chud. Although I hate the use of the word LARP has lost all meaning. I had a Reddit humor phase. Oh God, yeah. Yeah, I think muskrat rising in popularity pushed that right out of me. Any sort of like hint of Reddit humor got fucking evaporated the second that dude started talking. Like, oh god, is that what I sound like? I'm gonna fucking kill myself. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, why didn't no one tell me? Ugh. Do a front flip off a bridge. But, man, this is what it is. I feel watching or reading anything romance related. The older I get, the more I like. I think I used to find romance cringe because I'm fucking gay. I never understood, like, romance in that. No offense, chat. I love you guys. Love you guys. Appreciate you. But I didn't really appreciate romance until I started reading Yuri. And now I'm like, oh my god, it's so cute. Look at this, it's so cute. Look at the blush. And now I'm like, oh my god, it's so cute. Like, I'm reading this one. I need to buy the newest issue of it. It's the only Yuri I've read. She likes to cook and she likes to eat. There's this like really small petite girl. She's like 5 foot nothing. And she loves cooking, but she can't eat that much because she's so little. And her neighbor is like a 6'4" masked woman who loves to eat. And they just become friends because, oh, someone can appreciate my food. And they're so freaking cute. They're adorable. They're so cute. Like, half the issue is just like, oh my god, she's so pretty. But she's probably not gay. I shouldn't look like her like that. Like, it's just so adorable. My god. Oh, I need to read that one. I heard it was great. The guy she was interested in that wasn't a guy at all. The Green Yuri. Yes, I've heard about that. Here's the thing. I've known about Yuri for a very long time. I've never watched it because, again, I thought romance was cringe. And then someone's like, you should watch Citrus. It's gay. And I was like, fine, I'll watch it. Maybe I'll like it. Horrible. Oh my god. It's so bad. It's so fucking creepy. Oh my god. It turned me off of watching any sort of romance anime for 10 years. I'm not exaggerating. I got 2 episodes in and I'm like, I had to fight to watch that second episode. I was like, this is the worst. It's so uncomfortable to watch. It's not that it was just bad execution wise. The story is horrible. The second episode, one of the girls is actively getting assaulted and you're supposed to be like, oh, this is cute. Awful. 0 out of 10. 0 out of 10. I actively yelled at the person who told me to fucking watch that. It was so fucking uncomfortable. I hated it. So I absolutely am like actively looking into the things before I read them. They're also stepsisters. Exactly. Horrible. It was pretty much just softcore porn of like assault. 0 out of 10. Could not watch. I was violently uncomfortable. And it's only in the last like 2 years that I've started trying to get back into lesbian romance stuff. Like I read, God, what is it called? It's not technically Yuri because it's not Japanese. Legends and Lattes, that was adorable. It's about Legends and Lattes is so cute. It's about an orc who retires from being an adventurer, and they like, you know what I loved when I was adventuring? We found coffee beans one time in a dungeon, and they were lovely. No one owns coffee shops. So instead of a tavern, I'm going to make a coffee shop. She makes a cute little coffee shop. And this is tiefling that she develops a romance with. It's so cute. I don't want to spoil. It's so cute. And it's so successful. They came out with like a prequel to it when they're actually adventuring that I haven't read yet. And they're coming out with a graphic novel visualization. Very cute. Don't watch Valeria Dread Mermaid. Worse than Citrus. Ew. I think people have misconstrued toxic with straight up abuse, right? When I think of toxic in the sense of a romance that is acceptable, I'm thinking like I betrayed you to save my kingdom, even though I still love you. That's when my brain goes to toxic, because the relationship's toxic. They're fighting. They're enemies again. Like they're kind of like emotionally abusive a little bit. Like they're throwing insults back at each other. I kind of think She-Ra's like a very loose example when I think of toxic, right? When people on the internet think toxic, it's violence and illegal activity. So I can't really get into any sort of toxic Yuri at all, because it's getting into like porno categories of abuse, and it's really off-putting to me. When I read a romance, I want like cute fuzzy cringe shit, right? Like, oh my god, she held the door for me, but like, is she gay? I don't know if she's gay. And the other person's thinking like, oh my god, she's so pretty, her hand brushed against mine, and that was really like, that's the kind of shit I like. Cringe and almost a bit juvenile with like how cute everyone is. You know what I mean? That's the kind of shit I like, because I'm a late blooming lesbian. So that's like a thing that I can relate to, of like, oh my god, she's so pretty, but is she gay? Oh no, I don't want to make it weird. Like that shit is, I'm eating that shit up. I love that blooming lesbian. You're my favorite blooming lesbian. Is that like a blooming onion? Featured in this episode, the writer's barely disguised fetish. Totally Spies. I think the entire series is just a different writer's fetish. That one is distinctly bad. Like Jesus Christ. You love Green Yuri revolves around two girls sharing similar music tastes. It's just adorable. Gotcha. Lesbian? I thought you were an American. Didn't. Nice. Because the island of Lesbos, the Greek island. I get it. Yuri stream when? When I go out of the house. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, man. I feel like I'm a little bit intimidating. And it's hard to approach people, because I feel like the best way to approach relationships in general is in person, but I feel like no one does that anymore. And it's extra hard when you're gay, because most people you're gonna encounter are not gay. So I don't know. I don't know. Be like a flower girl, grow. Oh my god. Dude, I am having more and more people in my life. It's like, so you talking to any girls? Like, especially women. Women, there's a thing about women and gossiping specifically. Older women want you to be happy, right? At their core, they might be rude about it, or like a little overbearing. They want you to be happy. That's the gist of it. So no men in my life ask this question, but older women always ask me, so is there any girls you're talking to? Any women? Is she pretty? Do you think she's pretty? Go talk to her. Like, oh my god, please. I'm at the pool. I'm looking like a fucking teenage boy with a t-shirt and men's swim trunks. I do not want to approach a woman looking like a wet rag right now. I can't. Like, go. I'm like, no one does that, one. And two, I don't know if they're gay. Let's not do this, please. I'm not going to go try to flirt with a woman I don't know is gay in front of family or family friends. I'd rather drown. You're looking for a god awful pickup line. Hey, are you from Missouri? Because you're the only Miss Uri I see. God, I hate you. God, I hate you so much. The classic, is that a lesbian or Adam Sandler? Listen, at least my hair is long, alright? Alright, listen, it's just, I'm prone to sunburn, so I need to wear a shirt that is fucking UV protected, okay? Not my fault. And I have body image issues. And the swim trunks are just more comfortable, okay? Thank you. Mind your business. You're lucky I don't have a carabiner in that fucking pool. Mm-mm-mm. I get that response a lot, Tina. The mind your business. Oh my god. Mind your business. Yeah, I don't know. I was painting my nails black for a little bit, but I don't like the maintenance. I'm too lazy. I do too many things with my hands, so like the paint chips constantly, and I just cannot be bothered to try to learn how to paint my nails as an adult woman. And like, again, I'm painting my nails like a dude, where like it's all over my cuticles and shit because I've only painted my nails a handful of times at this point. I think I did it 10 times in total. That is not enough to do a proper paint job. I can't be bothered. Did I inform you on me getting an officiant's license? Oh, you can marry people now? Congratulations. Congratulations. I fucking hate you. Oh, I see. Give me Yuri about women doing other women's nails. I do have some memories as a teenager getting butterflies when girls would do my nails. That and my hair. For whatever reason, girls really like my hair. I have like very thick, wavy hair. Not as much anymore because the medication I take kind of thinned out my hair. Not so much that I'm balding. It's just not super thick anymore like it was. But I used to have really super thick and curly hair, so girls liked messing with my hair. And I remember getting butterflies and thinking like, oh man, I'm just really shy. Like, I don't hang around girls often, so like I must just be really, really shy. It was like, no, I was getting butterflies because they were running their fingers through my hair. I didn't know. And I remember like getting like they would like scratch my back or like massage my scalp and shit. As they're like talking about like, what do you want to do with your hair? Da-da-da. And they're just being sweet. And I'm like, oh my god, this is so nice. This is amazing. Is this what I've been missing with because I don't hang out with too many girls? Like, is this what I've been missing this whole time? I just didn't know, dude. I did not know. There were no mirrors in the glass closet. You just shy. I thought I was just being shy. I thought it was just like, oh my god, I'm so introverted. Like, they must think I'm super weird. And I only have been hit on once in public. So by a woman. I've been hit on many times by dudes, unfortunately. Not because I'm attractive, but a lot of men just kind of shoot their shot for the sake of shooting their shot. But I've only been hit on in public one time by a woman. And I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly, I whiffed the fuck out of that shit, so. I don't have a lot of experience. Any other time I'm sure I've been hit on, I was completely oblivious if I was hit on by a woman. Did you only realize that you got flirted with a couple of years later after the fact? I think so, yeah. Because overly friendly, like touchy. Overly friendly, touchy. Extra smiley. You want to hang out later? Oh no, I got stuff to do. Oh, okay. Oh, it was nice talking to you. It was nice meeting you. Oh, it's nice meeting you too. Brushes her hand against my hand. Oh, that girl was really nice. She liked my hair. She liked my smile. She's so sweet. Walks away. Walks away feeling good about the compliments I just got. Dumbass. Dumbass. I think because my brain is just like, no, that's not happening. Like, my brain doesn't even allow that to be a possibility. I think that's why. Because sometimes girls are just touchy-feely with other girls. That's just how they are. I had a friend in high school who was always touching my arm when we talked. But she was just with everybody. They were very, like, when they talk to you, they like putting their hand on you. That's just what they did. So, I didn't know, dude. Only time I've actively been hit on, they were trying to embarrass me. Oh, the fake flirt thing. Yeah. That's unfortunately a very common thing. Especially if you're like on the spectrum. People like fucking with you. The cool kids, quote unquote. It just unfortunately, it happens. Yeah, I don't know, man. Definitely been hit on by way more guys. I think, again, guys, I think it's just guys shoot their shot. Fuck it. It hasn't really changed with the way I dress. I don't know. I've never dressed particularly feminine anyway. So it kind of always caught me off guard when guys were hitting on me when I'm in sweatpants and just a graphic tee, no makeup or anything. I don't know. Howdy, Tina. Howdy. How's it going, gamer? Got a couple guys buy me drinks. Flattering, but I don't swing that way, which is fair. I think I do. I do think if I went to a lesbian club, I would have more luck if I was willing to be extroverted and not just kind of sit there with my drink and wait for people to hit on me. I think I'd have more luck. I think a lot of women aren't the first to approach. So when you are the first to approach as a lesbian, you get more luck. It's not guaranteed. Of course, you're gonna have people be like, "I'm not interested. You're really nice, but I'm hanging out with my friends." Like this, that's just comes with the territory. I'm starting to think some of you guys are gay. What was your first clue? I feel like people will say that like as I'm. I can imagine a guy saying that while a girl's actively making out with another woman, and they're like falling over and shit. Like, wait a minute, they're not kissing for fun. They're gay. Like, at what point do you see two women making out and you're like, that's hot, versus like, oh shit, that's gay. Also hot, but that's gay. Like, there's a distinction, right? Like, oh shit, she's caressing her cheek lovingly and looking into her eyes. Wait a minute. That's not hot. That's love. Like, I used to hate the song Dancing in the Dark. I thought it was so cringe until I saw an edit of two women slow dancing. I was like, oh my god, that's so cute. I used to think anything marriage related was so fucking cringe until I saw gay people. And then I was like, oh my god, they're so cute. Look at them. They're so in love. Good for them. These bitches gay. It's funny. It's in perspective funny. It changes everything. Holy throwback. How you been? I've been alright. How you doing? I didn't know. Why do people love doing their nails? It's just another form of expression, that's all. Then, like, doing a basic manicure is good for, like, the health of your nails. And they look more effortless, as ironic as that is. Like, the more you look at nails, the more you'll notice if someone's done their nails or if they haven't, even if it's a clear coat. Like, I almost exclusively did clear coat when I was younger. Or French tips. Because that's what I preferred. I also learned boomers like French tips. And red nail polish as well, so... Don't do that. Not that I could afford manicures on a regular basis anymore. Yeah, but something about boomers, they really like that red nail polish. Gross. I used to think the same thing. I'm like, oh my god, what's up with men watching women mud wrestle and shit? Gross. And then on my TikTok, it's like, lesbian oil wrestling. I was like, hold on. Perhaps I judged too harshly. Hold on. What do you mean? When did this happen? What city did this happen? Is it still actively going on? Are they accepting applicants? What's going on? Difference in perspective, dude. Difference in perspective. Aren't you a bunch of masked lesbians fighting in a kiddie pool of oil? I mean, I guess don't knock it till you try it. I really should watch it just to, like, see if I can enjoy the entertainment. You know, it's just one of those things, right? Where? Poor Katrina just got off of studying and like, huh? What's going on? What are we talking about? We're talking about women in sports bras wrestling in kiddie pools. Is it a problem? My stream is marked mature, alright? I'm an adult. We can talk about adult things. I gathered. I didn't know I needed this until now. Yeah, so, you know, like, mud wrestling, gross, right? Because it's mud. It's dirty. Gross. Oil! Seeing their muscles glistening. They're extra slippery. Now I can see the appeal. When it was mud wrestling, cringe, boomer, gross. Oil. Am I no better than an old man? Hold on. Men doing it? But women? Androgyny, though? God. Androgyny is so fucking hot. My goodness. Oh my god. Alright, let me behave. Hold on. Let me behave, chat. Rein it in, girl. Rein it in. State of the US. Oh my god. Spray bottle, spray bottle. Alright, I'm good, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Anyway, Rhea Ripley. Have you seen her finishing move, chat? My god! Video games, Lady Dimitrescu. Fuck! Samus, fuck! Oh god, focus. Oh god. Abby, oh god. I just see buff abs and shit in my vision. SheKnives been subbed to you on YouTube. Subs 50, I'm 28 now. God, I'm old. How's it going, man? Huntress and Dead by Daylight. Lord have mercy. God. Buff woman, rar. I agree. How you feel about Laufey from God of War Laufey? Dude, she was in a stalemate with Kratos so long he fucking fell for her. Is that not fucking crazy? I'm excited. How are things going? Things are going pretty good. Life is good, man. Life is good. Been 10 years. I know. I've been streaming for a very long time. I know it. Oh, God. I have to build another bookshelf. I'm not particularly looking forward to that. Why are you making me kickflip? Unks in chat. My audience, I think most of my audience is 25 plus. I don't know. We haven't spoken since 2019. Believe it or not. He blocked everybody, so. Everybody else is doing good though. I don't keep up. I haven't heard from Andrew in a long time. But Andrew's got a beard now. He's a full grown man. He's doing good. Mike's good. He got his degree. He's engaged. I'm not gonna talk about everyone's personal shit, but everyone's good. Everybody's good, you know? Living life. Back in my day. Yeah. We're getting old. I'm getting more grays, chat. I don't think I'll dye my hair anytime soon, but I'm definitely noticing more grays. Unfortunately, my family grays early, so we'll see. I can't really afford hair dye, so I think I might pull off the rogue look for a little bit. But I'm still a ways away from that, I think. That's back during getting the partner days. Oh yeah, dude, those are good times. That was Black Ops 3? God. That was a long time ago. Going crazy here in the retirement home. Dude, can you imagine the Yuri when we were in the retirement home? It's gonna be fucking sick. To think I was popping in here after class between doctor's visits? Crazy. Everyone's good. Your mom's still girl boss gaslight gatekeep? Absolutely. You missed it. I was talking about how she was helping me give an injection of one of my medications and how I was panicking. I know Latin needles. Mason, what do the numbers mean, Mason? Ground war? Oh my god. Good times, man. Good times. I'm old and tired. Ragged. She's run ragged. Yeah. Yeah. We'll see. I gotta switch my OC over to, a character. I know a lot of my viewers are furries, but I really don't identify with the furry thing. Cool, it's a cool character, and I appreciate the fan art. It's awesome, but it's so good. I know. I'm gonna have to make a person. Like, I still want the OC to be like a shapeshifter that has a squirrel form, but the anthro stuff is a little bit outside my wheelhouse, you know? Now I have less than 3 hours in the current COD. Fair enough. What about furries? Furries are fine. A lot of my viewers are furries, but I don't really identify with the furry thing. Still thinking about making a VTuber? Absolutely. It's just expensive. I do not have money right now. I have no money right now, which is, it is what it is. I haven't been able to work. But yeah, at some point I want to make my buff OC. I think they'll be cool. Again, I still want like a shape-shifting thing, but I think the VTuber thing would be really fun. And it seems like my arm flare-up is finally, knock on wood, it's finally resolved itself. It's been about not 2 months, almost 2 months since I've had severe pain in my elbows. And I've maintained most of my range of motion. I think I'm on a good regimen with the medications. The medications just make me feel fucking sick as a dog, so I'd rather feel sick as a dog than my bones be in agony. So I picked my poison. It's just I gotta learn to live around it now. Not gonna lie, I've been wanting to learn how to make one. I can only draw and have no idea how to. Oh, it's so complicated, Arctic. It's so complicated. I give all my love to autoimmune peeps. Yeah, autoimmune diseases are brutal. It doesn't help that like I have a family history and it's just a very severe case of it. If you need me to draw it, let me know. That'd be pretty cool. I have no money though. I can't pay, so it's fine. Thank you. I'm cool. I'm content with the rig right now. Like I know a lot of people in the audience really like the big buff squirrel furry. It's just fine. I'm glad you guys like it. I absolutely still love when people make fan art of this character, but draw me like one of your squirrels. It's a good bit. It is a good bit. Although I've had a few people come in and be like, let me see your muscles. Like, oh. Like, okay. Cool. They're like, yeah. I like your armpits. Like, whoa, 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 back it up. Hold on now. Let's pump those brakes, big boy. Back it up. Let's not. I like having fun with it. I don't want that kind of audience. Love you guys. You guys are awesome. I don't want that kind of audience. It's like, that's good. Like, whoa, okay. Nope. I've seen so many other poor content creators that have to, they subsist in that and they're content. They pay their bills. I'm not judging. Godspeed. I could not do it. I can't have an audience like that. I can't do it. Hi, Ben. What I miss? Happy Pride Month. Listen, I like my group of my socially awkward, video game loving, borderline autistic, cringe embracing nerds. I like my audience. We're vibing. We all make each other cringe a little bit. We appreciate each other. It's chill, man. I love my audience. My dweebs, my nerds, my dorks. I don't want to see any sexual deviancy in here. I'm gonna level with you. Anything outside of a meme, I don't want to see it. I can't do it. I might cringe into oblivion. I can't do it. The most extreme is like, ooh, girl's pretty, nice. Bazungas. That's the most I can handle, meme wise. When we start talking about grippers and shit, unironically, we have a problem. Red alert, red alert. Can't do it. Like one of my favorite VTubers is a sex worker. They're a femboy. Their name is Lynx. The stories they tell, horrific. Horrific. They're a night. What do they call it in their videos? They make TikTok. Their whole thing is they have no intro, so they get right into telling their story. They be like, yeah, I just had a man who wanted to shove hot dogs up my hole. And it's like, whoa, Lynx, what's going on? Good morning. How are you? What are we talking about? And then she gets into the story, or he gets in the story, sorry. He's a very feminine presenting femboy. The story, I'm not exaggerating. And this is I very rarely give content warnings before I suggest a content creator. Heavy content warning. Do not watch in front of people you would be embarrassed to watch videos like that with. That doesn't show anything. They just describe their escapades in explicit detail. Okay? Heads up. Just a fair warning. And here's the thing. Lynx is a very well-paid person. They are I would not be surprised if they make 6 figures. Okay? They have millionaire clientele, if not billionaire. They don't disclose it because they don't want to get got or like ruin the money they're getting. But what I'm saying is they're down to clown. And when someone's down to clown for rich people, they do some freaky ass shit. If you look up femboy links on TikTok, you'll find exactly what I'm talking about. It'll come up immediately. And again, fair warning, headphones in or volume low. You do not want this shit heard by normies. It will absolutely traumatize a normal person. It traumatized me. It's like a train wreck when some of these stories pop up. Horrible. And I have nothing but respect for Lynx. It's a job. And it's a job that pays very good money. And for the most part, it seems like they enjoy it. They have their freaky deaky clientele, but it seems like it's a job. They enjoy their job. They get paid well. Fuck it. Story time with a JBL speaker. God. Types of videos that appear on my FYP in public. Jesus Christ. This mama don't want no trauma. I respect it, Ben. I respect it. It truly, again, some videos are like, I've heard worse. I've seen worse, frankly. And there are some videos you're like, oh God. Purge the memory, purge memory bank. Don't continue. Do not press go. I'm going to throw up. No. Like, it's 7 a.m. Again, I've been on the internet a long time. You hear about some freaky deaky shit. But this is their YouTube description. Lynx's description, 18 plus only, wholesome fanboy succubus VTuber. It's funny because when I first started watching them, they're like, I don't take clients online. My professional life and my VTubering life are very separate. That rule has changed now because I think they got offered quite a few shekels for that compromise to be lifted. Which is, hey man, everyone's got a price. And I respect the hustle. Godspeed. I hope they retire at 25. Well, not 25. I hope they retire at 35. Hey, Luna Discord mod money go crazy. Gonna buy some pussy. Y'all do things to be comfortable in life. I mean, listen, I think I'm not a gay man, so I can't tell you for certain. But if a gay man's like $10,000 for 6 hours, I do think a lot of people in this chat would at least think about it. I'm not saying they would do it. And I think a lot of them would be like, you know what? I'm going to brag that I was even given this offer. I didn't do anything, but, you know, I can brag that I was at least offered $10,000 for a night of my time. So I truly can't judge, you know? How big is he? It's like, well, is he a 2-pump chump or like, it's going to take a while? If bro's putting up with the tuna can special, I'm down. If bro's got a thimble, you're down. Like, is it back shots or am I just choking the hog? Like, what's going on? Someone made a skit. Oh my god, what was it? Someone made a skit. The guy's like, if a billionaire said, "I'll give you 100 million for 8 hours," and the guy's like, "Fuck yeah, how do you want it, daddy?" He's like, "No, I want all three of you." And his buddies are like, "No way, man, that's gay." He's like, "Excuse me, okay, give me a second, daddy. Let me confer with the boys. Are you fucking stupid?" That's so much fucking money. It's just 8 hours. Suck it up. I don't like this as much as you do. I hate it too, but that's some good fucking money. Me and the boys gonna be the best boys you've ever seen. Oh my god, the comment section was all that. What's that one? That one GIF of like a dude sitting cross-legged and it turns into a woman. It's like a femboy anime. Oh my god, it was so funny. All the comments are like men putting on wigs for 33 million. We can make things happen. Yeah, and getting paid, right? I don't know, man. I think a lot of people would be at least down to clown. That's not ringing any bells. God, I'm trying to think of the. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Let me see. No. I'm trying to remember the name of the exact. No, it's all like. The video was fucking hilarious, though. No, can't find it. Well, now I have that search term in my TikTok. Like, find China, only the billionaires. Oh my god, what was it called? That reminds me, Lynx was like, had a very expensive client, like a businessman client. And Lynx made the mistake. He talked about like how he, some of their viewers donated money for like pictures, and the guy was offended. It's like, I didn't know you were a common whore. Like, what? I thought you were only for the exclusive clientele. Well, now I'm upset. Like, what? What are we talking about? Jesus Christ. Like, he was offended that Lynx wasn't more exclusive, which is crazy. I wonder if the hot dogs were store-bought or a gas station. Oh my god. Lynx wasn't top. Pussy. This wasn't exclusive, pussy. I paid a premium. I thought this was exclusive. I can't, dude. That's not. And some people are so strange, man. Common whore. I can't. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. What a wonderful stream back. I know, dude. Can you tell I don't take this seriously, I guess? Not seriously. Never say anything so bad it's like egregious. My stream is marked mature. But I'm definitely not a family friendly content creator by any means. Oh god, Epsilon, Jesus Christ. That's why I stick around, fair enough. What a Sunday night. End deadlock, let up squirrel talking about bussy and glissies. How many glissies? Oh my god, that's because that stupid fucking song. There's like, I don't know if it's AI or not. There's a song. People used to talk about like how raunchy some 50s music was. And someone found this song. Either they found this song or they made it with AI. And this fucking old timey woman singing like, "Why is a pack of hot dogs? Like, why is? Oh god, let me see. Hold on. Hold on.
Up my arse. I've tried and tried. Why do hot dogs come in a pack of 12 when I can only fit 10 up my arse?
Jesus Christ. I want to believe it's fucking AI, dude. I want to believe it's AI. But I've heard some freaky deaky songs from the 50s. It's not AI, but it's modern. I mean, I guess it's better. Another banger in the search history, dude. It's fucking crazy. It belongs in a museum. Why do they come in a pack of 12? They found an old-timey microphone and recorded analog. Fantastic. I love it that half of you know exactly what I'm talking about. Like, oh yeah, Tina, I heard this song like 6 months ago. Come on, get with the program. I have seen people put like, they've used wax cylinders because that's how you used to be able to record music back in the day. They're recording like Limp Bizkit and fucking Linkin Park on a wax cylinders to see what it would sound like through those old, they're not records. What are they called? I don't remember. 10's rookie numbers. Jesus. Fun fact. Mozart wrote a song called Lick My Ass. Wow. I know I don't play Overwatch, but a streamer I've been following has been trying to get a partner for 2 months, and she's been getting denied for using mpreg. You've been getting denied for using mpreg art of who? Is that the guy with the wings and Hanzo? Mpreg is the reason she doesn't have a partner. That's crazy. I feel like mpreg is it's niche, but I've seen weirder. You know what I mean? I feel like that's like of like weird things to be into. That's like a level 2, right? Maybe a 3. Like it's weird. And a normal person would be like, what the fuck is that? But it feels like it's so memed at this point that I feel like most people would be like, whatever. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You're being hunted. Oh, the cat likes the hamster. Oh my god, Ben's cat. So when I'm in my hamster form, Ben got a cat. He's had a cat for a while. I guess when I'm a talking hamster, his cat's like, oh, what? What? What are you gonna do? Huh? Oh, let me try something. Ben, get the camera. Hold on. I have an idea. Hold on. If your cat is still with us, hold on. Hold on. I have an idea. All right, kitty cat, come get me. Hold on, I hit the wrong thing. Hold on. All right, puss, come get me. Yeah. Oh. 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 Yep. Meep. Nothing. Nothing. The cat's not interested. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Meow. Hello. No, I don't think the cat's into it. We tried. I thought it'd be funny. I wanted to see if the cat would try to chase me. We tried. Mom, get the camera. It's not working. And you seeing this shit? He's biting me instead. Oh, I'm so sorry. You watched a bit? Oh, yay! Oh! Oh.
Nothing? The cat's not interested?
Oh my god, he's totally watching me. That's awesome.
Hello? No, I don't think the cat's into it.
Oh my god, he totally watched me. That's awesome. You should put that on the Discord, Ben. Thank you. I would cherish that forever. I need to get better with my my streaming PC has a trackball mouse, so it's a little bit harder to get the fine motor skills. But he's so cute. Why are you in a machine? Is that the guy who went to every what's it called? Rainforest Cafe? On your monitor? I forget his name. It is. I knew I recognized that mustache. But oh, it was Margaritaville. Got it. Him and that other guy. The other guy, his buddy, was it his buddy or was it him? Was the one who did like 400 milligrams of edibles in one sitting. They ate one like nerd's rope of edibles in one sitting and they were like dying. I think that was Eddie. No, that was Ted. This is Eddie. Oh my god, it's fucking hilarious. The guy who's the pictures he posted of him like zombied out. God, I think I'd actually go into psychosis with that many edibles. I already feel like when I have too many edibles, I kind of hear shit, which kind of skeeves me out because I know schizophrenia runs in the family. So I'm like, let me not overdo it with the gummies. I do 5 at most, and I feel very comfortable. Once I get into like the 10 territory, I feel like I hear shit like from down the hall. Like I get paranoid. So I'm like, nope, we're not. I don't want to push that gene button on. I'm good, thanks. It's all a different universe. Oh yeah, dude, it amazes me how casual people are doing mushrooms now. I guess like a lot of the edible places are also selling like microdoses of mushrooms. Call me a prude. That feels a lot, right? And I'm kind of surprised by how many adults I know that do cocaine on a regular basis. Am I a prude, or is that like? I thought weed was like the, oh yeah, man, everyone could have a little bit of, a little joint, some gummies, chill out. Be like, nah, man, I need some mushrooms. Huh? Mushrooms? Nah, dude, can you give me you want a little bit? A little bit of what? Yeah, gummy? No. You want a bump? A bump? A bump? What do you mean a bump? A little book of sugar. Huh? Pulls out a Ziploc. Whoa! No. You're a criminal. Cocaine? Jesus Christ! I feel like an old woman. I'm like, I know like several people who did cocaine for a regular amount of time. Holy shit, bro. I had 2 monsters today and I feel like a degenerate. You're doing coke? Jesus Christ. Like, yeah, I did some ashwagandha once. What is happening? Did weed get legalized and people got bored? It's not even fully legal everywhere. People are like, you know what? I need something harder than weed. Coke is that's one off of crack. Like that's a stepping stone from crack. Like, what are we doing? What Coke puts holes in your brain. Weed gives you the munchies. What are we talking about? Mushrooms can have you couch locked for days. You can see the fucking space elves and shit. What do they call them? People who do mushrooms. They're like interdimensional elves. I remember hosting a 4th of July gathering for my European friends, and one of them did a line on the American flag. Wow. Holy shit. I mean, I know Coca-Cola originally had Coke in it, but it doesn't feel like a valid excuse, really. Like the 1800s Coca-Cola had a little book of sugar. I don't know if that's a valid excuse, though. Coca-Cola's been legal for ages. Right. I don't know, man. I feel like a prude. But we do have to draw a line at some hard drugs, right? I feel like we're losing the plot here a little bit. And the fact that people do ketamine for, like, therapy? Crazy. Like, what did I have when I was recovering from surgery? It was either ketamine or fentanyl. I think it was fentanyl, because fentanyl is a medical pain reliever. And I remember waking up from anesthesia. So when you wake up from anesthesia, you've been awake. You just don't remember being awake. That's when you're, like, yapping and talking about random nonsense. When I woke up from anesthesia, this middle-aged nurse is in my face saying, "Don't forget to breathe." I don't know why, but people stop breathing on this shit. It's super dangerous. I don't know why people do it on the street. I'm like, what? I'm like panicking and then searing pain in my hip. I'm like, fuck. Oh my God. Why is my hip hurt so bad? I think because when they do your knee replacement, they like elevate your leg really high and your hip will cramp sometimes. My hip was having a spasm and cramping really bad from being stuck in the same position for an hour. And I didn't know at the time, but I'm half sedated. And the lady's like, "Yeah, I don't know why people take this shit. It fucking kills people. It's hard drugs. Don't forget to breathe. You'll stop breathing if you don't breathe." I'm like, huh? What? As I'm like partially sedated, freaking the fuck out. And she's like, "I can give you more, but then you can't go upstairs. You have to stay in the..." It's not the ICU. It's like the post-surgery ICU is a different acronym. But it's like, when they give you the heavier medications after surgery, you have to be cleared. Like, you have to have a stable heart rate and shit and blood pressure before they move you up to your room. I was there for like 10 minutes tripping balls with no pain relief. And I was like, "Just get me upstairs, please. Just get me upstairs. I don't care." Because I knew I've had that hip pain before. I just knew I had to like roll in my side, but I needed a nurse to help me because I just got out of surgery. So who starts a conversation like that? Again, she didn't know. She knew I was awake, but she didn't know I was cognizant yet. Because again, you'll be talking for like 20 minutes. Some people, it's like an hour where you're talking, having conversations, saying weird ass shit, and that's just the propofol wearing off. It metabolizes different for other people. So yeah, it was probably fentanyl because it was a painkiller. I remember it was specifically a painkiller. But yeah, no, it didn't help with the pain at all. And I know part of it is because I have a high pain tolerance, so by the time they're trying to give me pain relief, it's not really touching it. So it was fine once I like actually got off the hip. Yeah, my knee didn't hurt at all because I guess these days with knee replacements, they give you nerve blocks in that joint. So you really don't feel the knee pain when you're not moving, which is a blessing. When you're trying to bend it and straighten it and do your exercises, it hurts, but that's because you're firing those muscles that get sliced open. And the knee hurts too. It's your body's trying to protect it from moving, but it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Granted, I did sob like a baby after day 2 because I think that's a pretty common thing after major surgery. You just kind of have an emotional release, but it was not as bad as I thought. Having a hemoglobin of 7 was bad. That was rough. That almost dying from lack of blood, that mentally sucked, but the actual knee replacement, within 2 weeks, I felt better psychologically and physically. Yeah. Moral of the story is some nurses need to work on their bedside manner a little bit. Top 3 white women go. Jennifer Tilly. I think that's a character. I don't know her name, the actress's name. Jennifer Tilly. Meryl Streep. And oh god, who plays Ripley in Alien? I don't remember her name off the top of my head. Her. There you go. That's my 3 white women. Natasha Lyonne, Jeanette McCurdy, and Jennifer Coolidge. All acceptable. Rhea Ripley could have also been a good choice. Sigourney Weaver, that's the one. God, I'd still smash, honestly. I think you forgot about me. I thought I'm dyslexic. I thought you said, Tina, you're one of my top 3 white women. I'm like, okay. I'm white passing, thank you. I'm Puerto Rican. Thank you. I do burn in the car. And I have the complexion of a piece of printer paper. But, you know. Top 3 women of all time? Oh god. Oh god. Viola Davis. God. This is so hard. How are you gonna make me choose? Eartha Kitt. And Sigourney Weaver. She's still on the list. She's still on the list. Sorry. Top, 3 women? Oh, stop. I don't know if I could be. I could probably get through 1 and then they can have their way with me, but 3's a lot. Satisfying 3 women is a lot. I could probably get 1. Rhea Ripley scares me too much? Nah, dude. That's part of the attraction. Fear is part of the fun. Always give me the worst feeling ever. The worst feeling, I made a mistake. I had to get an MRI when my knee was really, really bad. And part of that is you have to hold still for 30 minutes. That was the most recent MRI. Back in the day, it was like an hour. But I had to... No. It was 30 minutes the first time 10 years ago. These days, it was 15 minutes. Thank God, because it was excruciating. This was with a opioid and a muscle relaxer. I took twice the doses of muscle relaxers. And it was still agony to get through the MRI machine. But I managed to hold still enough to get a clean image. This was the post-surgery MRI. When my knee was at the worst, I was in a wheelchair to get around. Agony, trying to get from position to position. I didn't know you're not supposed to mix opioids and muscle relaxers. I felt like I was legitimately passing away. I had no idea. Do not ever mix those medications. I remember it fully kicking in, getting back from the doctor, and my brother's like helping me get to my bed. I didn't even make it to my normal pillow. I just laid on like a plushie, and I grabbed him. I'm like, "Come check on me, please," because I thought I was like, if there was a time I was gonna die in my sleep, it's now. He's like, "You're fine, you're cool," because he could tell I was high from the medication, but I was like legitimately like, I don't want to die, and gone. It like once he closed the door, I was fucking unconscious. Because it's too many downers at once could kill you. Granted, it was not enough to kill me. It was probably not even enough to do anything significant damage, but it is like, you do not mix those medications, because it's dangerous. So that was definitely like, oopsie moment that could have ended really badly, but thank God I woke up like, that was the scariest shit of my life. I legitimately woke up like, after like, it was like a 2-hour nap. I was like, oh my God, I'm alive. I love a woman who can actually kill me, dude. It's part of the fun. She could kill me. She chooses not to. Bottom 5 women go. Oh my God. Well, I don't know. It depends. It depends on my mood. Okay. I don't know. Woman that I'd bottom, or never mind. This isn't. No, we're not having it. We're not having this conversation. Nice try. No, no, no. No, no, no. Again, 5, we're getting into that picture, that one picture with the girl on the couch and there's 5 guys behind her. That's crazy. That's a show. That's not fun. That's porno shit. No, that would not be fun. That's strange. Strange and unusual. It's getting interesting. Nope. Abort mission. We're getting crazy. Y'all are getting crazy. Happy Pride Month. Supernatural even. Oh my god. I don't know that reference, but I don't think I want to know it. 2, 3 tops. What? I can see 2. 3, we're getting extreme territory. 3, I'd feel embarrassed. Supernatural, the show, nothing bad. I have wanted to watch that show for a long time. 6, 7. I hate you so much. Yeah, I remember because I was on Tumblr back in the day during Super Hulock, which was people were in the fandom for both Supernatural, Doctor Who, and Sherlock, the TV show. So I saw so many posts of that back in the day. That's the only reason I know anything about Supernatural is because of those posts. You think I'm cringe, chat? Jesus Christ. A teenage girl during those Tumblr days? Those women were cringe. I never posted back then. But I was a silent observer. And my goodness. My goodness. Should have seen me as a teenager. I believe it. Again, everyone's cringe. It is what it is. It's part of kind of growing up as a person. We got bullied for being that cringy. Now it's trendy. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's just now that the internet has become like the internet used to be a bunch of different rooms, right? That were separate from the real world. The internet has turned into like one giant building where like the vast majority of internet pop culture is happening in like the family room. And then you have like little subcultures of like echo chambers, like the alt-right and the alt-left echo chamber and the I hate men chamber and the I hate women room. But the main hall is like 90%, 75 to 90% of internet culture. That's why everyone likes comic books, everyone likes manga, everyone likes anime, everyone likes I don't know. Pick a topic. Everyone wants to be a content creator. Everyone knows about crypto. Everyone knows about Pokemon trading cards. Everyone knows about drop shipping. Like there's this like general pop culture that everyone in your life knows about. Like even the normies know about. And that's the vast majority of the internet these days. There's still like little subsections of like hyper niche shit. But you don't have to go to like specific websites to get the hyper niche shit now. The algorithms just give you your hyper niche, whatever the fuck you're into, in between all the like the general pop culture shit that's going on in the world right now. Like part of the reason why people celebrated the Knicks winning the NBA playoffs so much is because it's been on everyone's timeline. No one has celebrated this hard for an NBA final in a long time, but it kind of became trendy. Like New York hasn't won in a while. That's a story in and of itself. They were the underdogs. LeBron's not playing for the first time in a long time. It became like this whole thing to the point where so many people saw about it in New York that it is like the streets are legitimately flooded with people. They have not won in 57 years. They've been, the last time they were in the playoffs was no, you're right. It was 53 years, and the last time they were in the playoffs was 27 years. They haven't won since the 70s. So, again, there was a lot of reasons why it kind of became mainstream. Like, New York was going to celebrate regardless, because New York is New York. But also, it was a cool story behind it, too. I just feel weird that my old friends used to poke fun of me watching Attack on Titan, and all of them begged me to watch JJK. I'm just happy, but it's a personal gripe. I think there, unfortunately, most people, and it makes sense. Ostracization. I can't say the word. You know the word I'm trying to go for. Ostracization. Being ostracized is one of the deadliest things that could happen to you in human history. That's why people's instinct is to not be weird or not be cringe, because it was, for thousands and hundreds of thousands of years, it was legitimately dangerous. It was a life-threatening thing to happen to you, to be ostracized. So there's a lot of people who will do anything not to be cringe or not to be weird, because they don't want to be the single man out, because they don't want to die. They don't know why that's why they feel that way, but that's just their brain being protective. And unfortunately, a lot of autistic people, I'm not saying you're autistic, a lot of people on the spectrum, ADHD, autism, neurospicy, whatever, their survival instinct is, my brain does not produce enough dopamine, and this activity that is a little bit weird to a lot of people gives me dopamine. So my immediate survival is to get the dopamine, while your immediate survival is not to be ostracized. Right? So I think that's why there's such a conflicting thing with it. That's just the psychology of it, though, is why different people prioritize different things. From my understanding, for someone who doesn't have a psych degree. So, like, I get where you're coming from. Like, it sucks. And maybe I'm being overly empathetic with people who are being dicks. But I tend to take things less personally when I know why people kind of do certain things. It'd be one thing if, like, they were super cruel, right? If they were being so cruel and bullying and, like, to the point where it's, like, legitimately harmful versus busting your balls, right? You get where I'm coming from? Am I making sense? If I'm not, feel free to be like, Tina, you're talking out the side of your ass. Okay, got it. Yeah, unfortunately, the internet has become so easy to surveil people. It's become so easy to kind of join a mob. Like, before, lolcow culture used to kind of keep those really hyper aggro people in a small forum or like a small community, and now lolcow culture has kind of become this, again, part of the mainstream to a certain extent. So, like, they're just mobs of people being super toxic and negative. And that I'll never agree with, of course, because it just doesn't make sense. It's a waste of everyone's time. You're being cruel to someone who's most likely extremely mentally disabled. So I don't get it. Just to make yourself feel a little bit better about your shit life. It doesn't make sense to me. But, you know, ball busting kind of comes in. It's part of my family culture to a certain extent. I'm Puerto Rican. Hispanic people tend to be a little bit more ball busty on average. And it used to definitely hurt my feelings when I was younger. And I still am more sensitive to it. Like, I definitely kind of pull back a little bit more than the rest of my family. But my family is, like, adapted to that. They know, like, my limits. And they know I have this, like, I won't get upset. I'll just disengage. And no one wants you to disengage because they love you. So, I don't know. Change it. That's why I know it's a very personal thing for me to be upset. I just wanted friends. Yeah, I get that. And so much of being on the spectrum, or like ADHD in general, it's like wearing your heart on your sleeve, and it sucks when you wear your heart on your sleeve and people shit on you for that. It sucks. It's not a fun feeling. I think that's why so many people don't want to be authentic. They just go with whatever is currently trending. Because they know most people like it, so they're less likely to get shit on for it. It's like, why are you shitting on me? Everyone else likes this fucking thing. What's the problem? But you get a lot of like samey people as a result. Hey JC, how you doing? Yeah, we're yapping away. Just vibing. What time is it? 10:30. Fuck. I don't know. It's easier said than done. You gotta try not to take things personally. Again, easier said than done. It's a practice kind of thing. You're allowed to be like, fuck you, whatever, and move on with your life. I don't know, man. You can't respect everyone's opinions. Everyone's allowed to have an opinion. It doesn't mean you need to respect their opinion. It's all good. Most people, it's water under the bridge. Most people kind of get aggro for the sake of like expressing their frustration, not because they dislike you on a personal level. It's more of a you're just kind of like the closest object at the time, or the easiest target. Fortunately, dealt with that myself a lot when I was younger. But yeah, I don't know. What games are you guys playing these days? I'm definitely gonna check out God of War, the new God of War, Lao Fei. Playing a lot of Deadlock. That's really the main game I'm playing right now. Deadlock and a tiny bit of WoW. Again, my AC's been out, so I haven't really been able to game. But you know. Definitely want to get Alien Isolation. Do we know when that's coming out, or was that just a teaser trailer? I think one of these days, maybe I'll try to stream tomorrow, and maybe I can go back and watch the E3 and whatnot. Who knows though? Have you been playing Black Ops 7? Not since last year. I think I played it a little bit at the beginning of the year, but I don't know. The Cronuses are fucking crazy, dude. The amount of people who are insta locking onto me is crazy. You're playing Night Rain? Nice, dude. How many hours do you have? I remember you got it last year, the end of last year, and you were going fucking crazy. I want to dedicate more time to making art. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, you told me you were an Elden Ring fan, and I was shocked that you hadn't played the new game yet. I need to go back and watch all the lore videos that what's his name makes. I forget his name. He's such a great commentary voice. He's such a perfect voice for talking about Dark Souls stuff. Speaking of Weave stuff, I'm excited for the new Sword Art Online game. Nice. I'm not really into that anime, but I like the concept. It's really neat concept. Unique take on a isekai. Isekai? I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce it. Isekai? Excited for the new Halo game? Dude, the new Xbox CEO is fucking cracked out of her mind, dude. She's going in. She's like, our next priority right now is the next Elder Scrolls and Doom game. Or not, he said Elder Scrolls and Fallout game. Like, come on, girl. She's throwing her fucking CEO power around like she's fucking wielding fucking Mjolnir. She's going crazy. Excellent. 10 out of 10. After fucking Phil Spencer, it is like a breath of fresh air to see a CEO who gives a shit. My god. Sword Art Online would be a game isekai. With him going to the other game? Oh, I see. Isekai-ception. Apparently Japan, I don't know if this is a meme or not. It could have been an Onion article for all I know. Apparently Japan's having trouble hiring drivers to do truck deliveries because of the reputation of Truck-kun. They're like, I don't want to hit a little girl and send her to another world. It kind of came off as an Onion article, so I could totally believe it. I could totally believe it's just like a random Onion article. It is funny though. Can't believe everything you see on the internet. You never know though. Oh my god. Did you just turn into a hamster? I sure did. I need to link something in Discord. You'll get a good laugh. Alright, let's see it. Let this be real. It'd be so funny. It'd be fucking hilarious. Hamster. I've also learned how to do the whistle. What do you call it? Like the cowboy whistle, where you can just I know a lot of cowboys, they like put their thumb in their middle finger in their mouth and they kind of like make a really loud whistle. I can just do it normally. Hold on, let's see if I can do it. I'm gonna move the mic away. I haven't done it in a few days. Fuck. Oh, I'm embarrassed. I can't do it now. No, I can't do it. I'm embarrassed. I haven't done it in a few days and I lost it. Well, bummer. It's also like almost 11 o'clock at night, so I think a part of me is holding back. But yeah, 432 hours. I'm gonna boot up Night Rain. Hell yeah, dude. Raiders Momo's played character. You have excellent taste. A tumbleweed flies across your room. I want to play Dungeons and Dragons so bad. I heard people do Dungeons and Dragons over Discord. A part of me wants to try it. A part of me really wants to try it. I've always wanted to do like proper D&D in person though. It's hard. Everyone's so fucking busy, man. I want to play my Dragonborn. My big buff Dragonborn. He's so cool. Try to be fire and shit, but I can't because I'm not an actual dragon. He's sick. I'm DMing a campaign for my friend in Europe, so it can work for sure. Buff, you say? Now you have my attention. Yeah, Arctic drew me a Dragonborn character for the longest time, and I just haven't been able to use it. Yeah, we'll see. Right now, my lower body is doing really good, muscle-wise. I think I've gained back almost all of the muscle in my leg that I can. My left leg is still smaller than my right leg, just because my right leg overcompensated for so long. But I feel like my left leg has normal amounts of muscle tone again, which is awesome. It only took a year and a half versus they thought it could have been up to 3 years to gain full muscle tone back. But I've really been trying hard. I still think, what's the muscle? It's not the hamstring. The muscle on the inside of your thigh that connects your knee. I guess it's your inner quad. I still need to work on that. But my main quad looks good. So we'll see. We shall see. Well, my fucking calves are goated. God damn it. The muscle definition's crazy in my calves. Oh my god, Z, I know what you're talking about. I've seen the video. Japanese cockroach dancing simulator. It's so bizarre. I don't understand it. It's so bizarre. I don't. Japan. What is that? See the horse? God damn it. Horseman. You didn't know that? I guess not. I swear I've seen that before. I hate it. I hate it so much. Anyway, I think I should call it a night before it gets too late. I still need to like shower and shit before I call it a night. But thank you guys so much for hanging out. I appreciate you. That seeing a horse with an anime man's head kind of Threw me for a loop. But it was a good stream. We talked about a lot of nonsense. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you again for all the resubs and the gifted subs and the biddies. I really appreciate you. That's about it for me. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Later.